opposition no say na the omo ye ni omo bono trokenza na ye na ke amapawo omo nye research kakra. All the figures they have thrown out
where the president uses his brother's private jet.
Some minority, say NPP and Ria, or between the Omatro position basis years. In some my phone, you know, Koba, Bium Emma, Jumedia, Sanso Francia, and some are Ecoso El, my Ganimu, Yadina, Ebrah for and what you know, I was a panic of so do me, I cradwa. Oba be bien semnim na edimun komo minority na babontin ama be din komo afa his excellency John Dramani Mahama eneni nua Ibrahim Mahama ho eno achi no enkomo efreche ba na busua sawani ensesemme ena me kacho quick one ye be bawuram na edimun komo Sammy Gyamfi aba be expose NPP for atuja ede amane wo mo eno achi no NPP for ne buwo for quick one ye be ko na afeni edin komo na bibia ay kama when some for bi ni aboabo no a yede ni nyina ebre ahefo baransa na no yenkone enkokotie nsam a minority for no ede atuda omudi nkomo na amanfo kan wache se ade MB for no minority for no wo mu ne adwuma bia ya na ba quick one ori yedi wo mu nsam no nyansa wo anase nyansa nim yekoba abusuama to aso.
Article 284 of the 1992 Constitution is unambiguous. A public officer shall not put himself in a position where his personal interest conflicts or is likely to conflict with the performance of the functions of his office. The development that is currently unfolding, where the president uses his brother's private jet for official visits, whilst the country itself has a jet that is in pristine condition and is packed in the hangar, resting and enjoying. This is a precedent that is not acceptable. The president's brother is not a stranger with no stakes in the state. He's a businessman with significant existing and prospective state contracts, currently bidding to acquire Ghana's most commercially significant gold mine. That's the Damai mine. The provision of substantial travel benefits by such a person to the president, who controls the levers of the state, is precisely the relational conflict that Chirac jurisprudence prohibits. The president's own May 2025 Code of Conduct for political appointees sets a gift threshold of 20,000 Ghana cedis. It bars appointees from accepting gifts from individuals or businesses with interest in government decisions. The value of the waived aircraft rental fees on even a single international flight exceeds that threshold many times over.
Minority in parliament. Eti we say yebeka say MPP for no na omudi sankomo yi, but only mistakes bia me hunu sankomo yi mu. Ase papa ni din komo no, ase na ni aha. Ase obi a o twantro asam ne yanokure, but opeso forso a no twantro. Ana minim so hu sade na.
Oh, say ne ade ne tie ni. Ese bibi wunrumu. Na o pese o yam ye hu se wodurum. O say na ayeden se wo bete wo monka. Eye parliament any Ghana nyina. Enti o mu force se ne be ya o ese ye be hu se wo mu ye bibi. Na no so o mu force enforce. Enti ayesa agijinsu. Ye se wo koto so tensuo na ne ye se nsuo no pese wo gene no. Ne nan na enru nsuo na se. No ne edru nsuo na se anka pese wo de hono no. Enti o prove mo say wo ye bibi wo nsuo na ni. Ebi na the so-called mighty minority said they have no markings some from hono wo mo ye no
na obi antiase wo se say ankasa
and some a wo kan nyina ne say John Dramani Mahama ni nua Ibrahim Mahama wo mo da so agina wo mo so wo say wo mo boapa ana John Mahama ani NDC Womo aye ka na sichi afa kobua kwaso e pese da man boss site no womo de ma womu nu Ibrahim Mahama ni nyina ye nuanom sem ni nuano no obi anim se Ibrahim Mahama eye businessman wo ye adwuma bare kwan ye sa aban na ma no ho kwan na John Dramani Mahama ni diri ani enyan e ba besi private jet so o man e wo ye de fa kon a esi wono mu achese ehome a enye hwe ahodin womuo so mampanyini emfa ni dwuma ena ni nua private jet ena odi di dwuma enti bansa broni ka bisa conflict of interest eno na abayi a achese ohunu se aban ne John Dramani Mahama pese omo boapa e fa o manager pade nyina na omo de ma Ibrahim Mahama
me baby am what problem baby a oka daman mine na ye de ma Ibrahim Mahama
eno na ya ne nyina ye dwene ho enti ase ni nyina ka ho na eguso ma NPP eguso esenke se Titanic no because ene wo bia sabi won ko school da kra na fa ne phone na ogogo na also wo pe time adaiman boss site ye ho contract nsem hya ase e de abesi ne yi a wo mo san ya obo say 2024 na John Dramani Mahama eni abra wo bom toa ani NDC so mbenya kwa na edu December yeto aba wo beto de ama wo mo enti na NDC were nowhere near the government here enti ene no wo NPP ba na wo be kase NDC na de contract ndi ama ni nia obi ana dwimu do bia te won manu ade nkrofo we no eye sebe educated illiterate said ye kano wako school so wabon wajimi woma ko school so jimiye woma nyoma so mbesua enu nti ye ne ye nko school no kra no a yetimi dwen no yetimi dwen ekọ akireke woma so mako school no a woma eya ade sana ade ne tie da bia me ka cho ya na mama onsidua akoye se law case ye gugu so a ekọ so yi hwe atofo die yi hwe eye certificate eye south asenwan alaji cons dauda die yi abdo eye ekufu adomode court ni ade yi wona tabida asem na ade kokoto wentimi amfa wo evidence anko am ye ni asem na emu awo no mfo abi anche wo mantum enti aban na ono ba afoforo na wonu woni masem kura ade kodan koto no wona apese oto aso na okono okobu awo no mfa na mo amusa contract no good one man no more contract one contract na ebesu next month April ya ana one contract am ne Ghana sign ye e woda mines no ewu na ye osna to renew ye betimi no matena se ne asa ahyem kena ama one contract no matimi ato aso aye adwuma ana mo na mo se mu nhyem kena eti mo panipa afro na mo de adwuma na hye wo mo nsa ana Ibrahim Mahama wono no dwumadi a wodi ewiase ne Africa na bibi mema nyina agina tumo de nkrata mbaye ana mo natural lands and natural resources minister abo moden ana ohwe ye boa ye ma sign contract no aye kan ha no de che man wa fidie so panye ana NDC baye ana wa be hyem kena nyame adman next month ekowu eti ekowu na semo no wo man to so na mo Ibrahim Mahama ekowie ti a ana no na wo so okoto aso no okoko ye di brighter we no ne ha na ne sei we pay mu problem ne sei di brighter ye wo mu Ghana ha no so obeka ya nyina in boss site o John Dramani Mahama ne NDC abide ma Ibrahim Mahama na do dan ko akufado ni nua wo no ba ya betra ba mu first year wo me ya ne se wo mu twa contract so mo mfa Ibrahim Mahama every say wo ye Ghana ni every say wo ye tani every say John Dramani Mahama nua no ene is fine ana mo se mo de akoma China fo so wo beka ya $2 billion bi a China for no say ansa no be shedge man asekura no wo mo de be yi akwan asisi adan no ne ade aga na nyina be nya ho mfaso wa hanma MPP fo ya na be ka de kire ye di brata be sinne 8 years now ma sori ekono no emu de hin na betimi aka kire me
eno pa na kame ba be ka
abrofo no mbetu yi na $2 billion na de be mpuntunuma na eno so e fa ahene
ade na Ghana ni Ibrahim Mahama se obetimi aye adwuma no mfa adwuma ne ma no mo se mo mfa adwuma ne ma Ibrahim Mahama mo de akoma akwase broni enso ebesi na wantima anya adwuma
eje na China for be ebi ni nkonsem hu na ekoso manasa azura rene da bia me kasa yenye tia ne yendo yenwu abe de so be unsa kan nipa ni nua afra koduru so sa no ore ne hu but manasa azura rene tsem ni tani wono ani nua John Dramani Mahama timi ye ne ho arrange manasa zura wi ne beka kire say confirm John Dramani Mahama edua anasa wonye wo mo siremu a edi mpuntuo beba na ma maburanya adwuma ye no wo bodutu ko bokina the same manasa zura wi ne ya ne beka kire say sasam na nya no kro obepa achew e wa ha enne manasa zura so wonte ase say John Dramani Mahama akodina UN ye na repatriation ye wokodi hu nkomo ame ato aba ama John Dramani Mahama ne Africa edi nkunimu o say kwanyi abrofo de fa so no anya kwan papa na wo se edi nipa fa so manasa zura ebisa say adentina John Mahama kotu sa na mo no
so wonte ase sani se wonti
sa wokotu sa na mo no adaya enye ye ne eton ye ne de ma wo mo enti wonte ase said the bright me and my tom de ama wo microphone but enti a obeto ye ne say wo de ko na wo de akosi wo no mo na wakasa mu na de aye adwuma eno nti na ye di hu nkomo a me de ma wo no ewom ye ne abibifu ebinom de ye nie nuanom bi de genchen ene ade bo ye ho bra ne ade a but wo de ko adwuma de ne wo se de ko de wa nkodi wo ye ma ne broso ade ne fa wo ha ne amane ne ateti mu eno ana bibi man nyina ka bom no mo resade acha John Dramani Mahama no say komansa kubata United Nations samba ko samyenti men sesano sa enkwasom ama anase secretary ama na emom ye pesese ye ka ye kama ne sisudua se ekwam bone no om fa so be fa ye nipa fra bibi mema e do om koye enkwasom adwuma enti anei no wo om wo chewpa wo so om de ma asem ni nyina ni o
na me say yes Nigerians ne other African countries no yes o ma respect John Mahama papa
nanya na wodi
almost akokoduru ekwa John Mahama na no de
wodi South Africa abaya kwakoto ma 123 atodi ama John Dramani Mahama se wo mo fo so wo mo pom ya abrofo no se wo mo fo so se wo mo amfa kwam papa so ana de be fa ye de koye nkrutu nyuma wo tisirem ha 10 NPP ba ye wutimi dwane free Ghana kwata South Africa wana abeka anya me na mbeka se no mo pe wakunwu enne wano aye dente ama wunua koye ade se ameriase nyina ebo na baso enne me no ka se Amnesty International e de abaso bode de aba wo te Ghana ha se wonte ase se wokoko sa akon no ebi na ekoso yi apanim gwase agidin funtum wo sa matatwene da bia ne da no John Mahama ne ndi si aban ne ma ekon kan ebisana na dan kwa akufu ado ko ka sa asemi bi amansa kubata United Nations 2023 brofo a wade koto wokra brofo na antimpo e no maka se omo ye hu adwuma John Mahama ko ye koma mu da no mato aba no madi nkunim ya mfa so bebre ne betimi ama bibi man ye tia no ye ko what sign contract ade na Ibrahim Mahama aban fofraba wo to aso wo se aboy minkum enti ene John Dramani Mahama bai no se asokwa interchange wo nyanka mbaka sai mi bisawo wo de bisawo se John Mahama bai ene wo se asokwa interchange ene eje friend say asokwa interchange ene na dan kwa kufa ne hyase enti wo nyanka mbaka sai ene mpa wo ye mpa wo se ye ni sika betimi swame ene mpa wo ye mpa wo se ye ni sika betimi dia ya sa 40 no toa so 4 no na emom wo mo aye 2 na daachi sika ba wo ma aye dia akada ka hompo mu ya musikum na mo sign contract na ban na ba no oto aso a musiboy okay ana na mo ntiase sa minority NPP anhweyi no mo anhweyi a wo betimi de wo matena opposition 60 years
abusuan se
me say sa minority sa NPP anhweyi a wo betimi de wo matena opposition 60 years
quick one oyo screen so a picture bi da so
sa minority NPP anhweyi no mo anhweyi a wo betimi de wo matena opposition 60 years
abusuan se
me say sa minority sa NPP anhweyi a wo betimi de wo matena opposition 60 years
quick one oyo screen so a picture bi da so OSP to issue criminal summons on Ken Ofori-Atta to quicken his return to Ghana as extradition request drags. Quick kind of busia chim.
Dear OSP kanyina ne say. Omo sa be ye ho adwuma. No ma rese ne be ya Ken Ofori-Atta. Ye de be ba Ghana hanom. Nanu ano me de ma bra OSP.
Why ne?
OSP sa special prosecutor no office ne si wono. Ani mu adwuma kisi ajabe no da ma bra wo mo. Meje bonsam di sene bonsam ka so ni nyankopɔ beto nze didi a magye di asense kisi ajaben ene sa Ken Ofori-Atta asemi nyanse bi anim enti na aka se we di kwekwa no because I don't see the need to discuss this thing. Ken Ofori-Atta ne yen some ya de bra 2023 no mo wa bam as a special prosecutor dia na mo na otimi tu fa ho santem nam no nim de ni nyansa ne swa santem na wo ye ka wodo ye ohufo santem na ye nyatom hypocrisy so you couldn't fight abaya sesa ana ba foforo bae da bia me ko sei ana ne yeda to red puso ana ne yeda to interpuso e tena yeda to green puso ana yeda to ana dia wo sa abecha ase bra na de odi ka ase na kosi sei
ani ase
akosi sei Masa ye discuss stories.
Na se we kura don kan wasam.
Na me sick the word
Na bi min tie se. Ai OSP dia ba be tudwa se o de niam fufuro gu akwam. Se de be ye ntam yeri kan ofori ataba. Wo so won kan wasam.
Se broguma. Egu nsrani no ye tatie ne de akuma kwaduo na be so biribira samemenda be da samle ya ohwese de no da ne siko ene se de ne masi sesa kwa utumi se be de pa enkoyi wo sha se ne kosi se ye besi so anke se ye ma ye ni nkomo na ja kisi ajaben ani OSP ni kenofori atrasam efama wo mo because me hunya nsade bia sa the special prosecutor no wo mo tu ene na mo ma ye de afasa akesi ai se ye ne se we tra se ne se ene
kwekwan yenko
adana musoro ku festival
osi yenko de yenko na Sammy Gyamfi adi nkomo bi Sammy Gyamfi se NPP for no enye careful abusua wo de entie nsem wo de atudwa
me tena opposition communication officer 2 terms na enough babanyachi moment of truth NDC 360 ne e form ne ko yesi masa obi opposition no say na de omo ye ni omo bono trokenza na ye na ka amapa wo omo nya research kakra e kaso opposition nya no say Sammy Gyamfi boy ya chinti no na wo aban mu a ye beteki ya revenge nti as document cry in your time on can me abigu ye hu anim ase because me wo ka e ho na me nso so but at the right time we will come and expose you hwe obi so obi tender for adwuma you say ye kwa ko renovate Bank of Ghana ya shortlisted 6 companies 3 companies obi ya tender documents ni nti ye be mamo a blank document a TV we into na wo be kire wo prices. That is how a tender is done. So at that stage, you know, contractor no, wako building ni mwana unkumu. Maybe say wako building ni mwana wako unkumu. Unkumu. Onim TV dodo a mube yusu. No. Enyema ni bi wa onim inti obema definite quotation. Enyema ni bi wa onim inti tender mrana man won say obema provisional word quotation. Into already omo furniture and equipment, general fixtures. We know they are not even reading it. Allow a provisional sum for boardroom furniture. Say Yakoto furniture 1 million cedis.
Allow a provisional
sum. Allow a provisional sum for office furniture. 500,700. Allow a provisional sum for supply of smart KOLED 85-inch smart television set and accessories. 843,686. Who read we are now waku school now te brofwa. E chere say Yakoto TV 843,000. The chere say oh, the chere say contractor ne say makotu way fine but TV is there. Minim dodo a wohia na minim ne bo. Enti where a provision, you can't be a provision. Final, a preliminary, subject to change when I actually begin the works. And contractor, we know, or say, oh, building we may have TV, sir, I be 12 because receptions a woman you know, conference rooms a woman you know, board rooms, mini board rooms, you know, conference room say CEO office enti me hwa omo betumi ahia TVs be say 12 sa 85-inch TV no sa mre no ye to ba ko 70,000 kakra da so enti se mema omo 12 a ye be 840,000 but ye provisional entrance makoto enanye TV ba ko na 840 no ye dodo am be free say me renovate dan na wi na ma den mato. And the contractor ne buy 85 no kwanya no koto e because obuy no the conference room ne so into my 98 inches. When we say auditorium so on my 98 baby wo wa when we say 85 no kra ne so dodo into my 65 baby wo wa when we say 65 so dodo wa my 55 enti wo we na dwuma na we raise certificates based on actual work done. Now auditors are verified. Now consultant I verify say also the TVs do say na buy 10 inches nini price nini ya hwe supply ampa ebo na wakotu no so no ye kodwom ni ye kohwa e correct ansa na ya ma approve as CEO ntuaka na CEO assign check ahead ama ya kutuaka CEO ni director of finance assign check So you make the payments based on actual work done, certified by the project consultant and sometimes even your auditors. So it is not the provisional sum and yaka. They should read kakra. And the provisional sum didn't say Yakoto TV back 843. Now our Bank of Ghana now your trade room TV is senable. Now we're dying kakra we are. Now we have multiple TVs of different sizes. You will make a provisional sum. Are you getting my point? Yeah. So Yakoto TV 843 ayantro. Number 2, Yakoto furniture boardroom. The Yaka boardroom. The contractor at that stage of tender doesn't even know the number of boardrooms. So in our tender document we say boardroom, but we are the number. What you are saying? So we have a big conference room, a smaller conference room, the main 30-member boardroom, other mini boardrooms. Contractor not finishing in the work he did there in terms of furniture, the claddings, the tables, the chairs, and the money he provided is provisional. So obe bele or the certificate no the actual bed they are certified here to ya. So all the figures they have thrown out. I think we have done justice to this issue. Let's move on.
We're on the Koreka,
head office. There is no sole sourcing, no conflict of interest, no breaches of the Public Procurement Act. We went to PPA. We justified the use of restricted tendering. We're giving approval. We did the tendering. We've awarded the works. The contractor is delivering it timeously. He is almost finalizing. The certificates will come. Consultants will certify actual work done. Auditors will do their work. Payment will be made, and we will publish everything, including the state of the building as we took it and the state now. And you will see.
Sammy Gyamfi, or in some break and to the I time or more position, or more research, and fact about the guano. NPP are co-position, or Monsieur, or more than some about a trunk. Na ayo no kure
na sama work in atrobe ni ewomu
na ya na MPP kano fact ni
to opposition ekro bi tisasa mo okuja to ablakwa na nadu bini kala kura wotimi de bekire and we de beba the evidence based report beba na nadu court toilet on ingini atronim na nadu tu kwan ya time alu pre no tu ye alu procure de ko empo esense wi otimi se wi we mu de dru Switzerland wo de ho krata sem nyina beba beto no mo wo behwem na no krotrodo the brother and then nipa wo challenges some okuja to ablakwa no intim fodo the so called reverend one more challenge no emudian no de ba bonten fae ani asefua no na challenge o wo mo pese wo mutu anamo asam okuja to ablakwa tu ye ni bi emudian na efa ene yenko NPP communication wunim nipa one more challenges Sammy Gyamfi no poyando koka abronye na sankrofo wi ani asema Sammy Gyamfi kan koka anyansa sembe pa na koka mpacho koka na menka asante mantem koka munya kwada ne tinu tintin se be ma abrem no onu na sem na mekan nyansa sembe pa no se koka waka
na sensema MP for the to jafa gold board ho no ni nyina ye ntro
brighter tie meka sembe che osese wo ma hwe ya the so called minority di metim do matno position basis 60 years adentina meka sa aya no wono predodo so what is Sammy Gyamfi asema work ya dwumadi nkromu ni nwie yo so motimi conclude sika o mode aye meanwhile was so mu nwie afi na contractor ne guso a enche obewie wo mode won kontabude ne wo pemasibre nyina baba beto enti mu ande up enya sa figures ni frihini gwagu ani me pesa me sidan makofa contractor ana architect a draw plan na mamie ana me contractor me plan nie so send ye betimi di aye contractor ni ready no was 3 bedrooms die ubanya blocks be say 2000 anya che no chance be say 4 packs and nya be say bia nya be say 60000 Ghana cedis person we nyina ye estimator onye yo yes provision and no work provisional resource said ye to aba ye say aye brighter police station provisional resource aba na ye 9 abeto komisana nkasa dia wode baba awie ye no no eno na ye main figure say ya ka provision say bibia betumi asesa e de afiri ho Sana akosi enti contractor no ye estimate ni de ma wo no a ye sina no ekowie kura no na blog no kura no 2000 no kura no na sa chese 1005 kura be so ekowie che kura na blog na 2000 kura je se to 3000 sana na kwa koyo enti wonni adwuma no enti ayede na wonya hu mu ayede beto se pan sa de tie train da bia maka che NPP for say Samu pesa wo men se anya gidie wo mu biem na enne ye ne ayedwamo aye bofu mu aye hu osono a na ye pe ba bi die tira kwose no no ya dwene sa ba mo so biem a aye mo nye wo mo premature ejaculation be ma ne ho bantam oba no ro no da mpa so akotopunu no mra no akakoko wo ne na ho nya abotre no mu nwie adwuma no
onim ade ba ko a na me kan wasem sesi ai no yesi gold reserves no ye pe gold ndi aguo enconsider ben ene ye beton gold no enti sesi ame no ka say gold sesi ababo pa o ye ba betena ho na gold na ba form enti e bra ababo yi o se etimi ton bi ni ye giska ni ye de beguo anasema Sammy Gyamfi ke se no ano no
the brighter
na before no ka say ai o mo ton Ghana gold nyina
me no ka say uko America the last time I hear checks almost technically or something like that almost petrol share form no 200 years 200 years petrol wo makra no 200 years ebetimi aledi wo se petrol ko ko atwe a wo betimi ayusu sa petrol no e wo hono wa kra wo kra ne nche se ene ye wiase dwaman so no entokwa ko a wo ne Iran na e ko na petrol bo ayade nti won sha se no onyin on ton rough ene gold board no si won mu e pack gold no no ma tobi no mu de agu hono mo everybody mu no yaji na ye ne aya sa ton ya de abo ma no bra wo problem ne say. What is your problem?
But some minority for no say gold reserves na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de bae na NPP de gu ho no Jomama abeton ni nyina
mu de bia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de bae go and check statistics, go and check the records, go and check the number of gold reserve currently Bank of Ghana wo kwada go check it bibia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on nonsense say Ghana card wo mo twen wa chinyi say Mahmoud Bawumia kan be bia da so na de Ghana card bae on te san se ntuajon na ekono eh NPP for mo na mo se Bawumia na de Ghana card bae afede ye be Ghana card for ne ekope records ne ehunu se 2011 Professor John Evans Atama se penso and wo mo sha se ye Ghana card afede wan Ghana sa na koye polugu dam se Bawumia nka so wa ye polugu dam da but wo kwa asempa e da so da ho enti san dom kuma we no omunya ready. So one part nyame ya 2028 om de beba bem na all indications shows because about me na your flag bearer chairman untumi na akoto man sa chairman ko kanom na ebe kasa abronya nom na kasa na om de maba bem ni shi don mo a se shi don wa se hwan ya the bad time ti wow de wa just imagine na communicators me kasa shi don wa se shi don bra ya mo ya nkwada sa o eti ya akoto be na Bawumia ama koka triwo ani si no nom ana ebe wuru o men na ada yatuma akuado ikonya na akuado nko ne yede nsama abesi wo ne yatuma ne funu so wo mewuru o man na nka ayede
okay quick one ye yabotanya konya ne nkoko tie nsem a onabo fuseni donko ede atudwa na obey excellency John Dramani Mahama ye na nse se mampani kopie mu US na mampani di ade bi kotum tse de ne yedi nkomo na asa abrofo ne sisiye akukudura mampani nyaaye no eno ochi no enkomodi bebre ne freche eba eno nanam so ama ai NDC for afasa strategy no mode cheche Ghana for nsem quick one wadi nkomo ama big push so aba be piem ekoti nsem nem
ne fom na ne yere se min Kenya na kakra ma no
anyway honorable beyond enkomo ya ye boyi aye ya mampani John Dramani Mahama.
Yes.
The second coming your boy ade ba kwa no de sin nani so pa eye ye nananom meka ye nananom a ebibremu ase ye nananom amfie bi atwam kokofo yi ebefa wo mu numum eto wo mo se nkwado mo koye kutuduma
asamu de me ma wanu krensi
se e wo se amansan yina agitum se de course no eye nipa bonfosam ne awudisem nansan ya wo mo ko UN asetena President Bio Abasoba ne meja payenti wasanso ko rezi asem no. Emma this time around otren komonum say by the time you and be asetena no. Wa monto abanyintum say eye no krese de course no eye crime against humanity. You and
the greatest crime
as a nation. asemi ba ya nye ne sey especially when our president and spearhead sa anamoy
kwame mo minia no kura wo mini se me ena na me kase na me yonko Nigeria ni bi a me ni de tedi agropa from say eh na minia mo man pani se akukuduro boni no konye free he se mi ko jina Trump asa se so pa Trump nim pa ka tren se Trump de one wona na no mo ye no enipa boni sempa wudi sema munjintum sema ye boni nyese munjintum sema ye boni o munjintum sema ye boni ewia mon sampa ya chew mo pa ya chew wie so aniema mu adododie ni sebi ye niema ni ye gold ni ye na nanom agapade am wia ko ye nyina so no mo hwe kwan se ye besaje ya de back. It wasn't an easy battle. Na asidan Kenya me say ye man paninya asa kukudui eko tina edi asenwe anim ema Africa nyina anya Africa nko all the Caribbean nations, all the diaspora ade nye Ghana nko na kan you enti uhwe ya Brazil di nakoma nyina di akire because Brazil so ebi kan no Caribbean nations were all in support. Most of the Latin American countries were also in support. Omo support here, omo benefit here, European countries no na de no ye me wan waka kra ye nuanu Argentina for. But as the history also says, they also benefited from it. What you say? So as the Kenya me to see I no ka say there a vote of 123 nipa miensa na mu de omu yi omu anim say ye ntiase da Argentina, USA and Israel. Almost so no they benefited from the whole issue. And omo abstaining yensu were 52. Mostly the European nations are almost to take part in the slavery. Majority of them also abstain say ye nkoto kra na kama pekase ye to ani anase debi jomu de omo twe omo hu fimu say ye nka ho asem nti na me no ka say die UN amansa ku batani nyina agya tumu say bonikasi pa ye tia se bi nipa bibini bonikasi pa ye wo wiase baako ene say sebi ye be fa ye nananom enkoa edi ko obi ma so se omo kodane sebi obi agapade ye nyese omo ye fa omo keke o ye sa be so ye gold eni ye diamond eni ye koko ni enima sebi ye nananom abosum bi kura no sebi abrofu ifa de koi. So this one opens the way. They say o magia to muni die mini ya yen hwe kwan ya mbe fa so a chopa ne beba ene kwan ya mbe fa so a ye japade ne ye niema ne ye gudie niema o mbe fa koye no ebi kura gugu ebi museum a o mo da so edi display. Most of those things have to be returned back. Ye hwe kwan ya mbe fa so a sa niema no o mbe de beba na emu menye se wuyi hu free mu anase wo ka se menti ase ni ntino mera na aba no won ka ho no they say na ya enyina ya nipa 123 nations agia tum ni de it becomes a majority decision and it becomes law. It is a resolution ya pass it into everybody else is bound by it. Into na we America also menti ase a eduru so a ye yade wo ho ne se fa yade bre ya yade o di patapa ba famu o di dem ba famu UN se fa kwa o se o de ba njino akukudura ye mampani nya edi jina sadie we achi no ye beda nyame ase na emu ye bebo no so abaso pa ne Africa nyina so for the first time we were united against for one particular common purpose. And no say any money say Africa nyina kambuma your domu we are 54 nations but ye kambuma the rest of the world can only America ye ba ko the vote ye ba ko just like his superpower by general assembly the vote ye ba ko pe to say Ghana ya Security Council na said you bema or. So I think say we not say Africa ye kambuma you are holding and we have the numbers too. So it's good news for Africa, it's good news for the Caribbean, it's good news for the diaspora. At the end of the year, you know, Nyamiadum, Yajatum says, Nay, Bonicassia Ampa. And then won't tears here, and then Edia won't tears here. But Usha movies need beer. You move to Duanani and Nimdi Rwanda, but Osha Hotel Rwanda, and sometime in April, I won't say, in an identity. If you should slave movies, need the roots in a for you will understand. Niamani be aye. 77 minu aye kate kurano. Ebi ani ehuni ye na na council di eko FM bi ayenim. But asidan Kenya me say nedie. You and Nigeria to say eye nipa boni semna sabi abrofo ni di yen.
All right, Honorable.
Minia.
To the ordinary African I would say Yakovo yes, Yajia to me say a crime against humanity no. Beyond Yavo to Yajia to no. What next? And to the ordinary African no. And for so no benya a free. The Aquasimu and Ninti. I was so celebrated their SE.
So it means to say lip service to racial abuse no. A better form to see. What you say? Because the first point of resolution is say you mean you be to say adia kosuni ye pesi jai. Conflict resolution no, first we must accept there is a misunderstanding. It no nipa na adia to say okay ampa my boni. Nti waye boni na ono na sifo na hu say there bi o sa ya si ade we ayeye no eye boni sa na nipa bibini enye japade. At least it changes the mindset. And ebema racial abuse no becomes more criminalized. They say no as a lip service. I say you know it will stop racial abuse. You say you discriminatory between colors. A lip service. Like Brian said then you walk it here yes, it might be so quiet. Cost ni be between your fine. But we no be master be one. Embrani yebeshe mukitin na ye japa dieni ye niema abrofunu dudu na free ha say the first we were their colony and no ma ba omu colony no ma be hu ade no mo so omu pe no ma tam de ko and omu je ko gugu omu museum no we no makwan say ye be ko na say be idua na ekura ye papa se prempe nichi omudia koto ebia museum of Britain na omudi erechira omunkola ade no yebetinya akofa ya ade back ebia ye nananu magudie bia o mafade akoto omu treasury yetimi tracy ko hu sa ampa aha na mofa ebia tikadwa kofikura sabio ebia aha na mofa diko sie ya ye ji ade a se mra we no emakwan so mofa ya ade mre. So now African countries must now track all their ancestral artifacts and their ancestral ornaments. And most of them were the Abrofone treasuries. Most of them, if you call them museums, will be tracking it easily. The benefits back on here, first the reparations, and two, compensation I also modeba. Yenkwa Ghana nkwa more than I think 37 castles and fortresses are slave sites. Slave markets nkwa more than 20 in Ghana alone. In the Namsalaga, Bono Manso, and Nasifu Yina. So I was say a minus they say Ajia Tumuno. Mujitum Samaya Bonedia, and I was a Boneno, Mukoye Hum, Mpatadia, and Ameboa. It is this time compensations will also follow. It is not say, Yabamo Abajiji Bosia Keku. Name I was a UN so Tinasika, a dear way a Modi Ghana, Abi a Modi Togo, Mali, Burkina Faso, Mudia Munino, Nigeria, and as a phono. And Patasika say, and I was a medical pataomo. Said the Omuko say, Ubi Manswa, you and Timmy Shell, America, Waka say Iran, no. With the Ekase also for rebuilding, no. It's the same thing. O my Jatu so my born in India, or some of them Pataba. And that is another benefit economically as well. In Slovenia, the conversation has just started. Young Africans, and mind you, your experts are almost be trackers and your money now. Yes, I fear I have been in the Eco you. You are lawyer for international lawyers, international diplomacy experts. Me no can say, yes, I didn't do that. I might be a crying, Ghana, that. If you say, Mensia, any BPA, or Mundiamani Bicrab, or never fire, or the coy. Nani Yanana or 2-4, but to me, Mamudi, Sabi, a good any be a mobile fight the coy, but to me, Mamudi be by. So we have tracking all those things. But you say, no, I'm Asaba territory. And yes, a woman about to Yenny Adomo the amount. Nimu say them brand the best show with some fire at the embrace.
Big push agenda ya aban dia base wo de be ya akwan. Ya kwada sorry na wo twin sem abebe baye so source ne ho nsem yi. Ono what?
And some be over well abasa e be ni day. Nemum asem no kure ento sabe. Onza ade ne di kan baaye no. Ebinum mane ye correct ko ye say dream die ni kata hihye bi akoso. E no mo no akwako piesu a omode brega na fo nyina kun say eh ye koso road ministry ni. So the initial conversation na enye say sabi so sourcing akoso sabi enye obi amumra so waye so sourcing no. So sourcing is one of the ways I dey contract man. There are 3 ways. Ubetimiye sole sourcing, ubetimiye restricted tendering, ubetimiye competitive open tender. Ubetimiye no. Nemum, the woman say, oh yeah, competitive tender. And no like check. Ubetimiye competitive tender and for even best 12 months now we. Because I know oh yeah, ne drew baby na ubi for say I don't want to adegina was I don't ukoni say ya obetimi akokot emra ne say manokwan mane exhaustina say the document osu hie nyina no on fambra 2 weeks ansa na masa ato aso mo de ma obi kura na obi si the ijase koto so ka say da bi we no mo de ma no menti ase mo kire mu die ntia ono no e wo kyan mi ntia mo de ma no aban so baaye no o ka say Bibia Ghana kwan ye dru no yamfa big push ewura mu a kwan ni bi o is an emergency and a big push ni so a o mampani ka so wo ye no o making the point blank e making the clear say big push ni de e emergency a aban pese o ye enti no enya afa na ye be bi mu say contractors e fira man no nyina obi ambra mbe bi di bi da bi big push ni de ye Ghana fo Ghana contractors and one year the Bema.
Honorable.
Nichiminia.
Aroma, and Kobe Bayano. Others and some who believe we say so sourcing was not the best alternative, no argument, and they say, I buy any say, a beer me were limited time to commence big push in one. Still, no anchor time were Bambe to be prudent enough to begin the tendering process earlier. Nemo mon chema. Twansa.
And I'm actually say that from the onset of the project, Abana can say, and as a Mampeni can say, big push there, a Ghana from Kwana, a big push. So that particular statement rules out any form of competitive bidding. Now, better restrictive tendering and then sole sourcing. And now, asɛm ɛsa wo mu a ɛsa yɛ nwanwa kpaako no kora no sɛ akwan ni bia was a big push no mu no about 23 of them there na yɛ akwan a abandada na ankasa ɛde ama ɔde ma yɛwie no hu sɛ saa oni sika kora ɔde bɛtoa so I mean interchange no so ɔkɔpɛ loan ɛna yɛba bɛto aba ne ho tire na ne manfoɔ yɛ demonstration bɛbo ne majority leader kora wɔ parliament ɛna so wɔne me bɛyɛ so ama interchange ama wo sɛ loan no yɛde bɛba no ɛmba wɔhyɛ ase a yɛma na approval sɛ ɔnkɔgye loan na sɛbi ɔmo kɔhyɛ contractor no sɛ ɔnkɔhyɛ aseɛ ɛna ɔno so di mirika kɔsisi pillars a agya yɛ so ama interchange yi kora na yɛbɛbugu yɛ na sɛbi ɛduru baabi kora na mpɔnkye ne yɛpake wɔ hɔ ɛna aban bae no ɔse daabi so ama interchange deɛ obi de ne nsa akɔka nko a deɛ ɔsɛ yɛyɛ ho adwuma enti no yɛaconvert so ama interchange but yɛn sisa contractor na yɛsɛ wɔn to aso na mmom yɛde abɛhyɛ big push ma yɛapɛ sika ɛde ama no nsawo mɔfankɔɔ the same thing contractor no asate adwuma wakɔpem sika ni hɔ a yɛde bɛma no diom bebia ne yɛkɔgye loan so de ama no a ɔmo so sɛ loan na ɛmba biom nti na wɔsi yɛde ɛno so hyɛ under big push adenta dodowa the same thing Sunyani to Doma the same thing so about 23 of those routes contractors were already on it nemo big push no problem baako a ɔsawo a man say emergency ni say instead of the normal 36 months yedi ye kwan no aban we said that you open ntamunti no what is so about 24 months any yedi ama contractor bia so on fine bie na adwuma nti wo be hwa kwan ni bi wo hɔ a edi ye ma no 85 kilometers but it's not aban ni pen ntamunti no saa ekwan no achemu 4 edi ama contractors base 4 said that saa dia wo kwa wo ya wo be che nti ma chemu into 4 lots nti wo ye 20 wo ye 20 wo so ye 25 ne dia masa contractors ni na nti wo se contractor ba ko so de da ne the contractors be mi ensa be kan ho said the be adwuma ne be contem it's just an innovative way of getting the job done in time because Omanpenika said by 2027 there na kwan na dodo na no yae de be ye nti NDC criticizing soul sourcing is not about the fact that Obi is soul sourcing. No. It was about the fact that the soul sourcing na kata ye nimu na ye inflate cost of project. Ye nyema without value for money. Ye see soul sourcing no Obi atam no dia koma ni bia. No Obi atam no dia koma na konta. No Obi atam sika man adam for say koye kwa free sebi Sabalukuru kofa le wale 29 million ojia okọ wankoye adwuma no kora yeso we me party chairman ni atem sika ma no oji sika na ekwa no won sisu kora because of soul sourcing. So we're talking about the abuse of the soul sourcing for corruption. It is ene Ibrahim Mahama ba no ye adwuma na out of Ejuma na oye no. Those days, soul sourcing alone accounted for about 90% of road contracts. And then, Ubi Bekaso, about 90% na ye komuno. Out of the 137 roads I are awarding in Yinano. Soul sourcing was about 44%. Ntiade na nipa no onka 56% na a call competitive tendering no. Other than the onka ho asem. But just because big push now ye pese eno no e bantem duration kwa ye dia mo so mo fa wie no ya start so it has become an emergency. Out of that your friend is saying 81 emu 23 cry e kwan ya ne ye de da ene ye so mo nto aso nti big push na nkasa road na nkasa ye 54 nti adena ye pese sabi adiwi ye betu futu guga na fo ni se de obi abokro no a ye nti bi da nti ka figures no wo fa na o de ba so o da bi e kwan we enka ne ni say and na mo pay CDA akosuro. So that is where we'll have the discussion.
And
is there value
the
for money or not?
Akwe ni say the prices will be inflated no. Now another one so they say there's a fear of ebekwa akoye cronies and allies and na wo monsa beka.
So na matter say cronies and allies contractor NPP na di adwuma ma no. Nsawom to ofanko. NPP na di adwuma na ma no. Ye de man wi ye sisika san ye ntua neka. John Mahama buy no si there bi. Me manfo obre wo kwan yi so. Enti makopesika contract no ma sesa ne dia ba be share big push as into the big push ne dia. Kwa bia wo se ye pesika ma no ampa ya pesika ma contractor no pagya ma ne oye wie kwan na ne sa. Enti ta contractor na John Mahama be to no oye ne crony. Another guy wo se obaye no o terminate no sa de call open competitive bidding. Then no society take another better 1 year or 1.5 years. Meaning any economic activities near person granting it to a horse. Nti na kwese asemu ni ho ye nti ase se aban we sebi scandal BNP with yen chinchina na yen kopre bibin fambeshim. Ena bi no so agenda nyina ne se big push ye German kofo etimi wie big push dia ade asembe ba o etino yen san yen gum eno ana ni pe bi brehun enye sa pa dia minia is much ado about nothing. Asemu ni ho nipa na chinchina opese okopa asemu ba
Ono bo yanda sa no pe